The Alesis A6 Andromeda is the world's first 16-voice polyphonic real analog synthesizer. It combines the warmth and feel only a true analog synth can offer with some of the most advanced chip technology ever designed for a musical instrument.
Having a synthesizer like this affords me the ability to get any color that I need for any project. And I do film scores, I do mellow piano string type things, new age, atmospheric type things. The synthesizer is perfect for all those uses.
If you want to use it in the traditional way and make a old style Moog sound or a very simple, even DX7 sounding patch, you can get things in all those ranges. But you can also hook it up technically backwards and do things you wouldn't normally do and create new things.
When it comes to grit and aggressiveness, I think this synth definitely takes the cake.
The A6 has an entirely analog audio path, from the oscillators all the way to the outputs, using analog voltages to control its main components. The oscillators, filters and amplifiers are true VCOs, VCFs and VCAs. The result is 100% authentic analog sound.
It has the fatness, it has punch, it has power, it has, beautiful parts and aggression to it too, but I'm extremely picky about the sound quality, and I'm totally happy with this keyboard. It's just amazing.
The A6 Andromeda offers the most powerful voice architecture ever designed for a non-modular synthesizer. It's a sound designer's and programmer's dream come true, allowing for a level of flexibility and control that no other hardware synthesizer ever achieved before. In terms of its complex modulation capabilities, it is effectively a software-controlled modular system without the patch cords.
What I really love about it is the fact that you can reach for a knob at any given point. And it's going to do something different today than it did yesterday. And that just lends itself to creativity and experimentation.
And I can see having this keyboard for 10 years and not bumping into the ceiling of it, which is nice. I've used my limited keyboards for 20 years and I've bumped into the ceilings many times, but I'm still happy. So to have a synth that sounds good enough to just be your daily bread kind of working keyboard, and yet still 2 months from now, 2 years, 10 years from now, come up with a new sound you hadn't thought of even conceptually before would be a lot of fun.
The A6 Andromeda is a 16-voice real analog synthesizer, made of actual physically independent components. Each voice has 2 independent oscillators and filters, making up for a total of 32 oscillators and 32 filters. In addition, it offers built-in analog and digital effects, something no other synthesizer has ever offered before. We've included a traditional analog-style step sequencer and an independent arpeggiator, both of which can be programmed for each sound independently. The powerful modulation matrix and the envelope generators and LFOs combined make the A6 the most powerful non-modular synthesizer ever made.
My thing is to try to create both traditional sounds and sounds that no one's ever heard before. I like that idea a lot. That really was the power of synths back in the old days, was to have a keyboard or a sound that made you unique, not just push button number 12 and you're the same as everybody else on your, I won't mention the keyboards, but we all know the ones where you sound like everybody else. So that's why I like the knobs too. It's very programmable and customizable,
It's about fun and reaching for a knob, not knowing what it's going to do, hearing it and reacting to it immediately, and writing music that stems from that.
concept of it, most people haven't heard it yet, and they're going to have preconceived ideas about what it sounds like. I would just say spend some time with it and play with it so you can see how good it is. That's the whole thing. Is the more I learned about it, the more I was impressed.
My music covers the whole spectrum of styles, so the Andromeda is perfect for any of those styles.
I would compare it to a classic keyboard. A Mini Moog does this much, and it's $1,500 at the moment and climbing to $2,000. A Jupiter 8 Prophet 5 is $1,000, $1,500 right now in America, and it does this much compared to the Andromeda, which is so much more. So for the price of 2 keyboards, you can have this, and it runs rings around them a lot of times, so that's good.
It's all about putting the fun back into synthesis again, and it's been probably 15 years since I've had this much fun with a synthesizer.